Stansfield got me keeping Zeke in school so he could play ball. And that's what Monet wants. Me and you're on the same team, nigga. We got the same goal.
And just like that, our boy Tariq is back in the game. Well, I guess he never technically left the game. What it is, what it do, it's your boy Caped Informer, back for another episode recap for Power Book Part 2 Ghost. And just because I missed last week's episode recap, because truth be told, it was boring. I'm gonna hit y'all with a recap for episodes 2 and 3, but like mostly 3 because that's where we start getting
into some of that action, boy.
If you are a newbie here, hi, hello, again, I'm Caped Informer, and I do recaps and reviews for this show and so many other dope programs, so please tap on that subscribe button to keep up and in the mix. So, as I were, episode 2 spends a lot of the time introducing Tasha to her new lawyer, David McLean, and how the two of them will devise a strategy to absolve her from the claim she's linked to any of James's criminal activity or with actually ordering the hit that killed him. She's doing a very poor job in convincing not only McLean of this, but literally anyone else, so they take more drastic measures in episode 3 by hosting a mock trial with Tasha's old lawyer as the prosecutor. Pray your hands in the comments below for Tasha getting her act and story together for episode 4. She will apparently have some help for her real trial as Detective Blanca Rodriguez agreed to testify against Sax because she knows Tasha really isn't a queen pin, and also she hates Sax's guts. Alright, so back to my boy Reek. He's slowly starting to realize he isn't Ghost Jr. when he starts falling behind in his studies and getting clowned in class because of it. But can you blame the kid with the weight of his mother's case on his shoulders and now the whole matter of this eulogy he's supposed to give at Ghost's funeral? I was, however, proud of how my boy G-checked Kane after that dinner at Monet's house. Kane, being the main goon of the house, found it appropriate to test Tariq to see just how thorough he really was. And let's just say he passed with flying colors. And Kane doesn't come off like the type of guy you can impress very easy. At Ghost's funeral, where, may I add, we don't get to see his body at this closed casket funeral. Hint hint. Tariq steps up to do the eulogy after it was agreed that Tasha would do it instead. During his speech, Tariq says his dad was a complicated man and comments on how he's a manifestation of everything Ghost could not be.
I really thought I knew my dad. The truth is, you never really know a man like him.
So he basically kills it, and before Tasha is taken back to the big house, she informs Tariq that she needs a morning after pill so she can make nice with one of her fellow inmates. Tariq gets help from Diana for the task, which leads us right into episode 3. The Tejada family has got a problem. A big problem with one of their little gangs they're affiliated with going public with their criminal activity on live. Like on the internet. Bro, I'll never understand these new age hood dudes. Anyways, Monet takes instruction from Lorenzo to send Drew to confront little Guap to knock it off. He's also very clear in telling her not to send Kane, for obvious reasons. She relays the message to both her sons, but sends Kane to watch his brother's back for security. What's the worst that could happen, right? The whole operation is a bust when Guap starts punking Drew and Kane steps in to save him. He also leaves the spot after shooting it up. They're immediately pursued by the police after leaving, but luckily the policeman Monet is screwing right now gets the cops off their tail. Monet is not at all happy about how the boys handle things. However, she's even less happy about her daughter Diana going behind her back and calling her father about going to school. I don't know about you guys, but Mary J. Blige is amazing in this role for me. Like, I'm genuinely afraid of Monet, and I don't even think Mary is a good actress, to be honest. Curtis Jackson does not miss. Let's just leave it at that. Anyways, Tariq is finally caught up back in his studies, so you know what that means. That's right, more time to deal drugs. Reek needs money to keep McLean on his mother's case, and he finally decides to reach out to Monet to help expand his inventory. She's hesitant at first, but after reaching out to Lorenzo, they decide to make sure Tasha knows he's working for them now, and his safety relies heavily on his ability to fall in line. Things are finally getting spicy, you guys. I love this, because Tariq really isn't a thug, but he's smart. But now he's working for some thugs, and like for real this time. Not on no Kanan type stuff. He's in the game like for real now. Things are bound to get complicated because I still don't think Kane is sold on him yet. And clearly Diana is gonna throw it at Tariq in one of these episodes. But guys, that's gonna do it for my recap and review. All in all, episode 3 brought this show back from the dead for me. and hopefully things heat up more throughout the course of the season. Please leave me your favorite parts of episode 2 and 3 in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll of course be seeing you all back next week for episode 4. Peace!